Good to see you again. I promised another live stream here today, and I got something a little bit different for you, my friends. Uh, just to introduce you to the job, the task at hand. Um, take a look. I got the brush cutter there. I haven't taken it out of the car since I got back from Florida. I actually didn't use it down there. Didn't need it for the hacking of the pepper, Brazilian pepper. But see these pine trees here, friends? Under the power line, I'm hitting them with the brush cutter. It's gonna smell nice and piney. So come along with me while we do this. First things first, I need a little more gas in this brush cutter. Husky 343 FR, baby. I'm trying to get this here for you. Like that. Pouring a little gas. Got it in the back of my truck here. The Husky. I don't know how much I'm gonna need, but more than what I have in there. I'd say it's about 20 minutes of work that I've got. Man, maybe more than that, half an hour. This makes really fast work of any job in forestry. So you really never get a dull moment here with Scotty Splitting Outdoors. And I'm gonna split me some pines. And if you're wondering, I'm gonna set the camera up so that you can see me. I don't know, yeah, I'm guessing the video quality might be really terrible here. Let me just see if I can get a better spot. I only have 2 bars here, so apologies if the quality, the video quality, I could just do a video, but I thought I'd try to get it live here. And right now I'm getting the camera mount set up here. And there's 1 bar. 8 people joined, thank you. Let's see, what's the best way to do this? Let's see if I got a signal over here. Yeah, maybe 2. No. Let's see. I'm looking into the camera and looking at the cell signal. Not good. 1 bar. Is it better back here? He's picking up, but only 1 bar. All right, let's go back to the truck here. Still a little nippy out. I need the clamp. Actually right here I got 2 5G bars, but it's too far away for you to see what I'm gonna do. going to be screaming here soon with small engine power. This little clamping device I use, you see this thing? Because, you know, phones don't actually mount to a tripod unless you get something that fits in there, and I haven't because I have this, which is, my wife bought this. She decorates sugar cookies, so she wanted a way to hold her, I think she was projecting something from her kit. I know, I don't remember what. She was projecting an image onto a cookie, and she needed something, but she never used it because it didn't work very well, the image thing. Here we go. Okay, babe. We got someone here coming down the road. I don't want to block the road here. All right, so here's what I got going here, y'all. See all those pine trees? These little ones, they're coming out because they're underneath this power line. So I'm doing the power company a favor. Actually, no. There's a bit of a story behind it. This hill here has this water ditch along the side here. And when the power company hires contractors to come in, and their typical method of removal is herbicide, it basically kills everything. It's non-specific, so all the trees, all the grasses, and then we have an erosion problem on the hill. So what you can do is you can have a sign put up that says no spraying, so that the power company contractors, when they come, they won't spray when they see that sign. And but then it's going to be left up to the owners of the area, the right of way. So that's the people who live on this road to be responsible for it. So I said I would do it because, you know, I like a challenge. I like to do stuff like this. And yeah, I got good at this stuff. So here's what we're gonna do. Yeah, we got a signal. Bear with me here. I gotta go get the machinery now. Back again. Here's the machinery. It's a weed whacker. That's all. Mind you, a fairly good sized one. And make no doubt that people are going to be able to see me all decked out in my neon orange. Put the harness on, and then the brush cutter hangs off on this, and I hold it. Here we go. You can see, let's see, put this in. This guy, he doesn't get used too often. He was Some prime. There we go. Now, this is a machine I love. This is one Husqvarna I have stood behind. It stood behind me. Starts all the time. Love it. Here we go. So what we're doing here is taking out all these pines. See how easy it is? And off we go. Joining everybody. I'm trying not to cut the legs off the camera. Tripod here with this bad boy. And we'll move it up a little bit more. Join the chat if you want. how good the video quality is. There we go. Trying to take out the trees underneath this power line here. The pine. I've done it a couple times before. They all grow back all bushy. Really low, which is good. We want them to be on the hill holding the soil. Let's go. So I've left little spikies now, which makes it tricky to walk. Got 2 bars on cell service. May not be great quality video, but I apologize. Carlos. Carlo, thanks for joining. Appreciate you. I love the smell of pine in the morning. Oh, friends, look who showed up. I hope you can see. Jack! Jack, next to the Odie truck. All right, we got more to do. We're gonna keep going. Like, subscribe if you like my content. If you don't, not your thing, all good. Bring you down. I'm gonna bring you down over here. We're gonna go down a little closer. Jack, you need earmuffs, bud. Some of these little stumps, I'm tripping on them now. This thing goes pretty fast. 12,000 RPMs on a spinning blade, and it's sharp, very sharp, friends. All right, friends, now we're going to do a little salute, shout out, and I mean this genuinely, to our brave linemen, the utility workers, utility line workers, who come out under the most hazardous conditions to get our electricity flowing again. And I don't mind doing this work. Utility companies will not come out and cut it like this because it's too much effort. They want to just pay to have it taken out with herbicides. But I like doing this, so I go ahead and I do it. But here's the soup to them. Thank you, boys. Thank you. And I'll even go out of my way to cut around the utility pole so that they don't have any spikes that they've got to deal with if they have to come and get up that way. Progress now. plane. We'll move you down a little further. I got more to do. We're going until I run out of gas. For those swiping, coming by the channel and seeing this, a clearing of these Virginia pine trees which grow up underneath the power line. Normally the power company would take care of this by putting herbicide on it. And I'm coming by, I don't want to kill the vegetation, I just want to chop it and then they can grow back, which they do. This is the third time I've done this. And they grow back very small, usually you get some new ones too that grow tall, but a lot of them grow bushy and they hold the soil with their roots. Win-win. Some might think that sitting in an office is more fun. Friends, I'll tell you when it's not fun to do this. Starting probably next month, but definitely by April. Ticks are going to be really in, and it's not fun. So right now, and I might even get a tick. I'll have to check later. But the weather's cool. The ticks are still sleeping, mostly. All right, let's keep going. I want to try to get this done before I run out of gas. It might not happen. Don't trip and fall. at Dusty Demo on YouTube, my version. Okay, let's take it down a little further. We're almost done. Back, friends. See that sign we put up? Power company may or may not see it. Bear with me. All right. Oh yeah, good views. Here we go. Gonna go again. Home stretch. That, my friends, is how it's done. Get a blade like that spinning really fast, and it makes pretty quick work. Of a job. Now, I hope that the video quality was okay, because I'm in a kind of remote place. There's Jack. You need earmuffs on. And I didn't run out of gas. Check it out. So this is what we're dealing with here. These little pine stumps, a few big ones. It's really soft. So it just goes through like hitting a piece of grass at 10,000 RPMs. Yeah. Job done. Thanks for joining. Appreciate y'all. Like and subscribe. As I had said earlier, I'm now getting kind of close to the monetization, and I want to try. I'm going for it. Goals, baby, goals. Cheers. Over and out. And just if you're still on I don't care, X, I'll just say X. Thanks for joining. Thanks. I appreciate you. Come on back sometime. We'll do more stuff. Got to tidy up and on to the next task. Peace out.